Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time for a review, where basically I just geek out about a movie I just saw. And right now, I just saw Don't Breathe. That's right. It's officially Tuesday. This just came out on Blu-ray today. I didn't get to see it in the theater because Mary doesn't do horror, and I don't necessarily do the theater if I'm not doing it with Mary. So, this is the no spoiler review. I'm just gonna take 2 or 3 minutes, give you my overall feelings and opinions. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so you don't have to worry about it. If I do say something spoilery, I'll cut it out. You're all good. So if you'd like a review with all the spoilers, the link is in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can check that out instead if you would like. Cool? Cool. All right, so Don't Breathe. So this is from the guys that did the Evil Dead remake, and of course it's produced by Sam Raimi and Robert Tappert and all that stuff. And I was really excited about this. Stephen Lang is a blind man. Basically, you got these, kids that are doing a home invasion. They're doing a robbery is what they're doing. And, then they decide they need to hit up this blind man because there's lots of money or something. I don't want to tell you exactly what all that's about, but what's interesting about this film is, you kind of go back and forth on whose side you're on. So I did kind of dig on that. It definitely has some great tense moments to it. There's actually a handful of good jump scares going on in there too. Everybody is very good in this. The actors do a great job. The cinematography is great. The sound design, the music, the gore. There's not a lot of gore, which is surprising, but there is one really gross moment, but I'll talk about that in spoilers. I won't talk about it here. The opening is really cool too. You get just enough setting up of who the characters are and what they're all about and why they're doing what they're doing. And then you get some really nice, when they first get into the house, there's this great tracking shot like through the whole house following all the characters and really giving you the lay of the land, and I greatly appreciated that. So very stylistic. There's some great references to a lot of other horror films in here too, some Stephen King things even. By the end, it does get twisty and turny. There's more to this movie than you would think. There's some good twists and turns. There's definitely a moment where I was like, oh, fuck, because I was really surprised by something, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's definitely a terrifying thing. They do the kids in the darkness really well, like kind of the night vision-y thing. It's not really night vision, but I like the way they pulled that off. The main girl in this is really good. I actually give a crap about the other kids in this too, so I thought that was really nice. The location is good. It's a really solid movie. When I get to the spoilers, I'm gonna have some negatives, but they're really just nitpicking. Like, it's really just that, stupid kid does something stupid in a horror movie when if they had done this, they could have blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, the movie really does a great job of kind of working with all of that and kind of counter-explaining why certain things aren't done, so I give them major kudos to that. I'd heard nothing but really good things about this, and I see why, because it was thoroughly enjoyable. I'm really excited I finally got to see it. It was very right for Mary not to see this in the theater, not just because of the home invasion, but some of the other twisty, turny, horror-y, gory stuff. So it's nowhere, blood-wise and stuff, there's not a whole lot of blood in this movie, but it's still, the violence is violent and effective. So, I give them props to that. Stephen Lang was fantastic in this too, as the blind man. I like the ending. I'm anxious to see what other people think about it now that I've seen it, and I can not be worried about me being spoiled. So, good time. I think it was only like 90 minutes, like 88 minutes or something. So perfect running time. Speeds right through things. They did do the thing in the very beginning of kind of showing you part of the end, which at first I thought, oh, I don't like it when they do that, but it works. It totally works. That's all I'll say here. I really am I feel like Mary in my other review videos, who's always chomping at the bit to get to the spoilers, I feel like that's where I'm at right now. I'm really just anxious to get to the spoilers. So, overall, I highly recommend it. If you're into these kind of films particularly, I highly recommend it. It's not for the easily terrified because this is very realistic. I don't think there's really anything in here that couldn't actually happen in real life. So just be warned about that, but I loved it. What about you guys? You can just tell me loved it, hate it in this. Let's not talk any spoilers in the comments here. If you do want to discuss spoilers, jump on over to the spoiler video and we can talk spoilers all day long over there. So cool, everybody cool? All right, so other than that, give me that thumbs up. I like to be encouraged, and I'm gonna get out of here and go talk some spoilers. I'll see you guys later.